It's Vlogtober day number 8, and I am in love with Tyler Perry Studios. Whew, guys, see what this? I look a lot better, right? Anyway, I'm Tracy Blake Salami. I make motherhood, lifestyle, and beauty videos. It's Vlogtober day number 8, I believe, and I'm getting ready to go to the doctor, who's a dietitian slash nutritionist, but he's an actual doctor. Anyway, I'm about to go in, check in, let him know how I'm doing, what's working, what's not working, how's life been for the two and a half weeks that I've been on this new diet. So I've already walked over here from my office. It's literally like a block over and then like 2 streets up. So it's not far from my office. So I'm about to go in now. Let's see what we can do. See how it goes. Okay, so I just checked in with the doctor. It went really well. I am on course. He did prescribe some supplements that I never ordered. Do I really need supplements? But I'm going to order them. And then he also added one for stress because I have a lot going on at work. And when I stress, I want to snack. So, yeah. Guys, tell me, what do you think about all this Western medicine, supplements, and things like that when it comes to trying to like lose weight or eat healthy, live a more wholesome lifestyle when it comes to food? Okay, so I'm back in the office. I just had lunch and I have a client who's been waiting here for almost 2 hours because the client decided to come 2 hours early. And I had a doctor's appointment and I had to eat lunch, and now I have 10 minutes to review notes from the last visit and go out and meet this person. But during my lunch, I was watching all the videos from Tyler Perry's new studio, production studio, and it's the first time in history that a black man has owned his own studio. And it's bigger than Warner Brothers, Paramount, MGM, and Disney studios combined. It's baffling that he has recreated the White House in the same exact design and size that it is today on his studio lot, and this studio exists on the grounds of what used to be a Confederate Army base. Just let that marinate, folks. Like, it's absolutely amazing that an African American man who once slept in his car has dared to dream so big that now he owns his own production studio that is over the course of 330 acres of land. It's mind-boggling. And I went to the Tyler Perry Studios website and I looked at all the different sound stages, the different venues that he has within the production. He has like prison yards, a jail, like a county jail, a bank, church, homes, historic districts, like whatever it is that you need for a movie, he has within his lot. And it's absolutely huge. And it's in Atlanta. I'm telling you, Atlanta holds a special place in my heart because I was there when I went to grad school. If you all don't know, before I went to law school, I got a master's degree from the University of Georgia. So I spent 3 to 4 years in Atlanta before I went to law school. And let me tell you, it's such an inspiring city. And I'm always like trying to sell my husband on us moving to Atlanta. Another day, another video. But Basically, it's one of the cities in the U.S. where Black people, African American people, even Nigerian people are thriving. Like everyone is like hustling, not in the same New York City type of hustle, but they're hustling. They are owning their own businesses, multiple businesses. When you go to apply for a job, you are competing amongst the best and the brightest, and a lot of them look like you. You don't really get that a lot here in the US. Most of the time when I'm applying for jobs, there is a lot of assumptions about who's applying, but most of the time I'm competing against my white counterparts. In Atlanta, it's more likely that you're going to compete against other people who look just like you, and if you're a person of color, and you have all these degrees, and it doesn't matter because everybody has those degrees. And that's why I love Atlanta. You can move around in any circle that you want to in the US. If you want to be hood, you can go and do hood rat things. If you want to be a part of, I don't know, academia, you can go get your PhD, work towards that, write books, mingle in those circles. And Atlanta is definitely one of those cities where you see Black people thriving. There's so many people in the city that the traffic is horrendous, but I love it. It's one of my favorite places on earth. And after law school, I was actually going to go back to Atlanta until someone told me that I really need to give New York City a try because I wanted to do trust in the States. There's a lot of work between New York and Florida, so why don't you give New York City a try? And New York City was always that big city that I never could really see myself living in. And I remember there was a professor who came to visit my university when I was an undergrad who suggested I go to grad school in New York. And I was like, I'm a country girl. Like, I am not going to New York City. Who knew that I would end up right back in the city, right in the very town that he wrote his first book from, which was about Harlem. But it's just like everything is like so inspiring, this whole Tyler Perry studio thing. Shout out to Tamika. She follows my channel probably since day one of my first subscribers, but she sent me the link to I think it was Ava DuVernay going through Tyler Perry Studios with her phone and recording. And then I just went on from there, looking at video after video after video. And man, let me tell you, it's an inspiration. It's something to really give you good feels about being a Black person, to be able to say, I was alive when this studio was created. This is absolutely amazing. And it's also like something to say for Hollywood that he feels that he's ignored, even though his movies make tens of millions. For whatever reason, because his stories are always slanted towards an African American audience, he's always ignored. But I don't want to go on and on. People have their comments about Tyler Perry, and I don't want to talk about that today. I just want to say, wow, that's a Black man doing amazing things. And so every time I hear that Black people don't have any culture, or Black people are lazy and stuff like that, I can always point to these stories, these rags to riches stories where people are out here hustling and creating and doing all sorts of amazing things, to the point where you would have, your own exit on a highway in a major city like Atlanta. And if you guys really know Atlanta, you know that when you get to the downtown area, or even just South Atlanta, all the highways, like the lanes get ridiculous. They go from 4-lane highways to 6 to 8, until when you're really downtown, you got like 10 lanes on each side. Like, it is absolutely phenomenal that this man has an exit sign on the highway. Like, to all my ATLians, I hope to join you. I don't know what the future holds for Lakon and I, but I dream of moving back to Atlanta because I feel like it would be a better place for my children to grow up rather than hopping on and off the subway. But that's another day, another topic. If you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe. Bye.